Okay, we're over here at the city manager's office. There's some kind of wood thing over there. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Is there any way I can make an appointment with the city manager?
City manager?
Yeah.
Just a moment. The office is right down the hallway.
Oh, okay. Should I go down there or?
So what we will do is, I'll just let somebody know from the city manager's office to come out.
Oh, okay.
Because, they are the people who take care of the appointments.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll wait out here. Thank you. They're remodeling. All right, let's see what else they have in here. Government services.
So you can just take a seat on the far bench, away from the city
Oh,
manager's
okay.
office, we'll be out.
Thank you very much. Do you know when the next city council meeting's going to be?
The next city council, it'll be, the agenda is up on the outside.
Oh, over there?
Yeah,
Okay.
behind those glass, they'll put the agenda in.
Oh.
They'll put the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what day they usually have it? Or
It's on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Oh, so today, right?
If it is, there's not every Tuesday meeting, but,
Where's would that be?
there's a notice of cancellation, so we need
Oh, right here? Oh, the meeting's canceled this week? Oh, okay, but it's usually Tuesdays, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tuesdays, so it's a far bench over there.
Over there?
Yeah, you can take a seat, somebody from the city manager's office.
Okay, thank you so much. Mission statement. Hi. How are you?
Good. Can I help you?
Are you the city manager?
No, I work for the city manager. I'm
Oh.
our public information manager, and I remember helping you earlier this year.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice to meet you again.
You're welcome.
Well, I just went through a whole jury trial down here,
Okay.
which ended yesterday with me. The jury came back with guilty charges on all the counts for me being, practicing my First Amendment right, which is what I'm doing right now. So I'm part of my terms of my probation is that I'm not allowed to post any videos on my YouTube channel. I could make videos, but I can't post them. And I'm not allowed to, I had to remove some videos. So what I'm coming to talk to the city attorney about is when the next city council meeting is so I can attend, which I know today's is canceled because there's a notice out there, right?
We do not have one today, but we have one on December 20th, I believe.
December 20th?
Yeah.
What time would that be?
They always start at 5:30 p.m.
5:30?
You're in the right place. It's just on the other side of the wall.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you come in, you'll just walk down the hall, and then there's some soda machines over there. And
Okay.
There's a double doors, and that's the public entrance.
Okay. And we're allowed to film in the meeting, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I wanted to find out from you guys since you work here, and what's your name, Matt?
Shannon.
Shannon, what do you do here?
I am the secretary to the mayor and city manager.
Oh, okay. So you can let them know what I'm talking about. Because it's a violation of my civil rights what they did down at the courthouse. And the judge should have recused himself because he handled my divorce and he already knew me. And that was the fourth judge in my case. The first jury was discharged because they said that another auditor was out there recording them and asking them questions. And I called the auditor that they sheep show that they said was doing that. And he said he didn't do that. So then we ended up with a jury that never once looked up at me. They already had their minds made up. It was obvious. I mean, I was shaking. And then after like a 15-minute deliberation, they came back with all guilty charges. But the first two were dropped, the battery charges, because the judge said that he watched the videos and that the people that work at the courthouse assaulted me. And I never assaulted anybody. It's on the video. So he said they're the ones that should have been. So I'm filing a police report on them because the probation officer told me to do that because I'm on probation now. But part of the probation is that I'm not allowed to annoy anyone, and I have to call my probation officer every night and tell her where I'm parked. And I'm not allowed to, like I said, post videos on YouTube and a bunch of other stuff. Like I can't go to the courthouse, which I'm supposed to go there and pay a fine. And like I can't annoy anyone, so which is the writing on my thing. I can't annoy anybody. And so like annoying someone could be anything. So today was my first day on probation, and I was parked on a public street trying to drink my coffee and eat my breakfast. And a big, huge truck pulled up in front of me with police lights flashing in the front of my windshield and pulled up the wrong way on the street in front of me and parked like in the wrong direction, right? And trying to intimidate me, and his truck was huge, and he pulled right up to me, like he could almost touch the hood of my van, and they were trying to intimidate me and antagonize me to make me annoy them so they can, and he called the police on me when he pulled up to me, and he was doing that to me, trying to intimidate me, telling me to leave, and they already know who I am and everything. And so I was like, that's not right. You guys, you're law enforcement and you're out here in your plain clothes trucks and everything trying to intimidate me. And I haven't done anything wrong. You know, I'm not what the DA tried to make me out to be, like some kind of predator. And he knew that. And then he poisoned the jury by calling me a racist in front of the jury while I was up on the stand because he said I called him a Chinaman. And I said, well, when I'm in China, you guys call me an American, so, I mean, why should you be offended by that? I mean, I'm not racist. Maybe I should have said Asian or something, but, I mean, you can't be that sensitive when you're working for the government as a district attorney. You're supposed to teach people how to do it, not berate them in front of the world, you know? So it should have been a mistrial, and my public defender put a notice in for a mistrial, and the judge denied it. And then my attorney told him that the probation terms were too harsh because nobody could live by that, because I could walk out there and try to go back in my van right now and annoy somebody. And then the police come and I'm going to go to jail for 6 months because it's a violation of my probation. So
you were.
I'm scared.
How can we help you?
I don't know
Did
where.
You just wanted to know what time the next meeting is?
Well, no, like how can I be safe? Where could I park? How could I? The police here are targeting me. They know who I am. I have to stay here till next Tuesday for another meeting. I have to stay here because I have to go to the courthouse tomorrow morning. They're only open from 9 to 12, so I have to wait to go there. And then I have to talk to my public defender because he's filing an appeal. And then I have to go back to the probation. So I have to stay here is what I'm saying, and I don't feel safe. You know what I mean? I mean, they're targeting me.
You don't feel safe. You should be safe. Do you want to speak with someone at the police department or with your public defender, perhaps, given what you've just shared with us?
Yeah.
It might be a good place to go for guidance.
Okay.
If you have a public defender, he or she should be able to answer those questions for you. And
okay.
If there are some guidelines given out by the court.
Okay.
Because that's, as you know, that's
Yeah,
separate,
'cause
that's separate from the city, because we have not imposed any
Yeah.
guidelines upon you. That would be up to the court.
Yeah. But I just wanted to make sure the mayor and the city attorney knew what they were doing over there, because it's in violation of my rights.
And what is your name?
Katie Kidman.
Katie Kidman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also
Thank you.
known as Rochelle Richards over there. I mean, they have it under both names.
Okay.
Katie
Is it with
Kidman.
a K? K is in kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, Katie Kidman.
Katie Kidman.
Yeah, I
Kidman.
can make sure that they're informed.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the name of my YouTube channel, too. So all the videos that I'm talking about are on my YouTube channel.
All right.
Where that, they made me take the ones down where she assaulted me over there. But I guess I can go back over there at 1:30 because I already went to the police department and they're ignoring me. I mean, I sat in the lobby for about an hour and a half or a while. And I kept picking up the phone. Is somebody going to come out and take the report? Because I'm filing a report against her for assaulting me now because she wouldn't apologize and all of that. And I gave her the chance, you know. But they won't come out and take the report. But like when she filed the report, they took it right away. I mean, they actually came out to her and took the report. And I go to them and they won't take it. So they're discriminating. They're being, you know, and I'm not trying to do any of this I'm being retaliated against, but I'm not trying to do this to go sue anybody, because if I sue somebody, the taxpayer ends up paying for the thing, you know, which is not what I want. I want them to know that we have rights and that they've forgotten them. And so they need to be reminded. And you can't give people restraining orders like this and probation orders that violate because the United States Constitution overrules anything that they say. Any kind of, you know, so I don't even understand how they can do it. But the judge over there, Judge James Rigali, he told me when they didn't have a court reporter in my case, he told me they were short-staffed. And I said, a court reporter, that's what you have court for. So you have a witness, a court reporter that types down every word that's said in here. And he didn't have it. He said he was going to record it. So I wasn't supposed to go to court Wednesday, but I showed up anyway at 1:30 because they all of a sudden wanted me to be in court at 1:30. And they didn't expect me. And there was a court reporter there. So I told the judge, oh, funny, you have a court reporter here. You lied to me. You said you were short-staffed. And then when he heard my little motion or whatever I was there for, she just sat there. And I said, so you're not going to type for my hearing? And then the Zoom is on for every other hearing, so the whole country can watch all those hearings in public. But as soon as it's my hearing going on, he turns it off. And my lawyer filed a motion to keep the Zoom on because there's people all over that want to know about our rights. If they violate my First Amendment rights, that's a slippery slope. I mean, the whole country is going to be facing the same thing. The minute you walk down a public sidewalk, go to a public school, take out your phone when they think you shouldn't have, they can arrest you. You, her, these teachers think they're safe, but just a couple of days ago, lo and behold, they arrested a pregnant teacher and ripped her out of her SUV because they said that she took too long to pull over. And she was pregnant. She was on the way to the hospital. But they arrested her and incarcerated her. A teacher. All the ones that think that it's not going to happen to them. And now the police are inside our classrooms teaching our kids how to become police officers when they're minors. And a couple of weeks ago in Virginia, I think it was, the officer accidentally discharged his firearm. He thought it was the one with the blanks in it, but it was the real one, and he shot a student in the classroom accidentally. Also, a couple of weeks ago, the principal of a school told this kid that he wasn't allowed to wear the backpack he had on because it had some kind of circle with a circle in the middle, some kind of emblem, and so not to wear it again. So the next day, he wanted to practice his freedom of expression, so he wore the backpack. So the principal called the police. So the rookie officer that came in to take care of the situation was in a hurry and didn't have time for this little 14-year-old. So he threw him up against the wall, ripped the backpack off of him, threw it outside, and then told him to get up, but he was laying there like a noodle. He couldn't move because he's paralyzed from the head down. Because he slammed him against the wall. He was only 14. This was 2 weeks ago. And so, these police officers should not be allowed to be inside the schoolrooms and stuff like that, because this is what's happening. And I don't want them training my kid. I don't want my son to be a police officer. So if they're inside there training my kid to do that, I would disapprove, Sure. So that's what's going on. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. And they arrest me and lock me up and stuff.
Do you want me to share other details with the city attorney, or such as you have a case number or anything?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If you have that,
Yeah.
I can write a note to him and let him know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have all that right here. Here's the restraining order that they filed against me, the ladies at the courthouse. And then this is the papers that I got from the judge and all that. So you're welcome to take a copy.
All right.
I would love to see what they think and make sure they're aware of it. So.
Well, I can take care of it right now, and I can return within like 2 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll just make a couple of notations on a separate piece of paper, then I'll return everything right back to you right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so
I'll be right
much.
back.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you too, ma'am. They're going to take copies and he's going to make some notes. I like this guy. Cut. Thank you. So Mark Vandekamp, he's a city manager. City manager's office. He works here. Mark Vandekamp. And he took copies of my documents and he's going to give them to the city manager. Oh. And to the mayor, and their secretary was there taking the information, and I told him about the probation terms and all that. So Shandula, leave me a comment. I love you all. Thank you for your support, for your love. Always believe something wonderful is about to happen. Ta-ta.